Hey you guys, today I'm making my newest cake flavor, white chocolate hazelnut, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to finally share this recipe with you. So if you do want this recipe, I now have it up on my website. You can find that link in my bio. So we started by baking off these hazelnut cakes. We then put them in the freezer for about 3 to 5 hours to allow them to chill and to get somewhat solid. It makes the decorating process so much easier. And then I alternated by filling the cake with a hazelnut buttercream frosting and my white chocolate ganache. Once I was done filling my cake, I then placed a bubble straw or a dowel through the center of the cake to give it more stabilization through the decorating process as well as the transport. After I was done stabilizing it, I took my extra white chocolate ganache and I'm using this as a crumb coat for this cake. When you work with a ganache for a crumb coat or an exterior coat of frosting, you can treat it just like a buttercream. You can use your spatula to apply it and then your cake scraper to smooth it out. And then if you want to get any fine lines or imperfections out, you can heat it up under hot water and then smooth those out. Once I was done, I trimmed off that excess frosting around the top of the cake, and then I put that in the freezer for another 10 to 15 minutes to allow that chocolate to set up. Once it was completely set up, I got my hazelnut buttercream, which is absolutely delicious, and I just started from the bottom and brought it up the cake. Then I got my tall cake scraper and smoothed out that entire surface. Once again, just like the chocolate ganache, you can heat up your cake scraper under hot water, and this makes the entire process go so much easier. If you have any air bubbles in your frosting, you can use the edge of your cake scraper and pop them, and then smooth that frosting out over that area. Once I was done, I trimmed that extra frosting around the top, and then I got some white chocolate hazelnut wafer sticks, crushed them up, and then I added those around the base of the cake. Then I melted some of my frosting and white chocolate ganache together, and I created a drip. Once I was done doing the drip, I put the cake in the freezer for another 10 minutes. Then I got my Wilton 1M piping tip and piped on some rosettes around the top to finish off the look. And of course, you can't go wrong by adding more of those white chocolate wafer sticks because they were to die for. Now I want to know, what flavor do you want to see next?